Hey guys, in this video we'll talk about game engines. So, what the heck is a game engine? Well, a game engine is a software that helps us to create games. Yeah, it's obvious, but what's the benefit of a game engine? So, the game engine provides us abstraction, it handles the physics, it has a UI and an editor, and it helps us to speed up our development, and it's easier to debug and track error. So, let's take a small example. So guys, this is a simple window written in OpenGL. As you can see, we have 27 lines of code just to create a simple window. Let us compile this and run it. We write this complex line of code just to compile the program. And now let us run it. As you can see, it's not a fancy window, just a black screen. And we used 27 lines of code just to create this. So it's pain in the ass, right? So it's really complex. And imagine that we need to draw circles or shapes or rendering something to the screen. We need also to write about 20 lines just to render a circle to the screen. And imagine also if we need to handle collision and gravity and physics simulation. It's really pain, right? So to avoid all this pain, we use the game engine. And we don't actually have here a UI, a user interface or an editor. We need to write everything using code. Unlike a game engine, we can use drag and drop and this kind of stuff. And we just click the run button instead of compiling and running the program in the command prompt manually. So now, as we can see, the game engines have a lot of benefits over pure code. So that's why we're going to use Godot Engine, an open source game engine. Let us now download Godot. So now, let's head to godotengine.org and download Godot Engine. We'll be using this engine because it's open source. So what is open source? Open source means that we can use this engine freely as we want. No royalty fees and nothing to pay, no licensing. Unlike Unity or Unreal Engine, we need to pay some licensing fees or royalty fees to use the engine if we make money. And also, open source means we can get the source code of the game engine, we can get the source code of Godot, and if we want to add some features that Godot does not support at the moment, we can code this feature ourselves because we have access to the whole source code of Godot. Without further ado, let us download this game engine. I am on Mac OS, so I need to click on Mac and download the universal 64-bit installer for my Mac. If you prefer using C# support in Godot, you need to download the mono version, but in this series we will not use C#, we will use the language used by Godot. It's called GGScript. And if you're on Windows, just click on Windows and download the 64-bit or the 32 bits as your system preferences is. So, after downloading Godot Engine, let us open it for the first time. So, this is the interface of Godot Engine. In the next video, we will be creating our first Godot project. So, this is the end of this video, and I hope you liked it. See you in the next video. Bye bye.